Hey guys, this is Jazmine,
This is Kevin.
And this is Ivan.
and we're going to talk about solving quadratic equations today. Here we have a quadratic equation, x squared minus 7x plus 10. To begin solving, we must find two factors of 10 that add up to negative 7. The two numbers that we have are negative 5 and negative 2. So now we set up a binomial and set it equal to 0. Now we solve for 0. Now, as you can see, our solutions are x equals 2 and x equals 5.
So here's another example of a quadratic equation. In this example, you can notice that the leading coefficient is not 1, but now a 2. So to be able to solve this, you need to multiply your leading coefficient, 2, with the 11. This 11 is considered your constant. So here you have negative 22. Now you have to be able to factor that negative 22 to equal 9. Two factors that equal 9 are 11 and negative 2. Now you have to set up two binomials. Because the leading coefficient is a 2 and not a 1, you have to divide these by that leading coefficient. When you divide these two numbers and they don't come out as a whole number, the 2 moves to the front of the x. In this scenario, these do divide each other into a whole, and then you get negative 1. At this point, you simply solve for 0, like so. So here you have 2x equals negative 11. You divide by 2 on this side, and what you do on one side, you have to do the other. So x equals negative 11 over 2, and on this side, x equals 1. And these are your solutions.
And now we move on to the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula would be used in situations where you cannot originally factor the polynomial. For this problem, we are going to use the quadratic formula to solve x squared minus 5x plus 3. We set up the problem by plugging in a, b, and c. In this situation, a would be 1 because the leading coefficient is 1, b would be negative 5, and c would be 3. Once you've squared negative 5 and multiplied out 4 times 1 times 3, you end up with 25 minus 12 inside the radical. Once you subtract 25 minus 12, we end up with 5 plus or minus radical 13 over 2. Once you've separated the plus or minus signs, you end up with your two possible solutions of 5 plus radical 13 over 2 or 5 minus radical 13 over 2.